Hello everybody, it is I, Aura Xpert. Why'd I say it like that? Who knows? But today we're going to be playing some Demon King battle today because I've been asked a few times, not a lot, but enough for me to warrant what my team is for Demon King. So obviously we have our pretty much hardcore staple team being the Albedo setup, and it's a little bit of a niche when it comes to who actually pulled for her and whatnot. And the team I actually use is a little more rare than that, to be completely honest. This is the team I settled for. God Melly, Valentine Deanne, UR Gother, and Shuna. The reason I did this team specifically is because on Hell you need each type of card, obviously. You need an attack, a debuff, a stance, and a buff. And a recovery card. And I cover all those bases with these 4 characters. And I also cover DPS with Melly, and I also cover the rank up section of the second phase with Gother and Melly, because Melly can rank himself up. But yeah, this is the team I use. This is the original team with Albedo. If you do have Albedo and you're wondering, on a very, very good team that will never fail you, the Albedo team would be the best one. But the team I like using personally on a personal level is this one right here, because I don't know, I just find these characters to be more fun to play when it comes to doing a Demon King, and being able to view the actual rulings every time it comes up with this team is pretty good. So yeah, that's what this is going to be today. So usually how this works when I do this, I would go in with my team A, being the Melly setup, and sometimes I would have to switch over to Albedo if I don't meet the requirements, but it doesn't happen often, right? It happens in 1 out of every 4 tries, I would say. But not often, because usually I clear this on my first attempt. But you never know, things might come up, I might get the wrong cards at the wrong time. It's all RNG based at the end of the day. So, we're going to be doing this today. And I'll show you guys how I beat Hell Difficulty Demon King. Because why the hell not? Starting off with the reason I chose Valentine Deanne. If you don't know, if you don't have her probably, Valentine Deanne has a passive, right? In PvE, when a hero uses a skill, all allies attack-related stats are increased by 10% for 2 turns. That is a very, very important passive to have when you're doing the Demon King shit, because the Demon King has a skill. The skill is this one right here, Blaze. And wait, no, is it Blaze? No, it's Purgatory. Purgatory, you don't want that to hit you at all. But as you see in the blue text at the bottom, it misses when you have an attack related stat increase effect on you. And the only sin that gives that to the whole team that, you know, I like to use in this is Valentine Deanne. Yes, there are other sins that give the whole team attack related stats, like the new king, but you only get it 1 time after breaking his shield. And that's pretty much the only one. So that's what I tried to do, and it didn't work out, so I chose Deanne instead. But yeah, that's why Deanne is very important. Gother is here for the rank ups, Melly's here for DPS, and Shuna is only here for the healing that she has. Because 1, you need a heal card sometimes when the ruling gives you heal, and secondly, her heal is pretty good, and I like Shuna, and I don't use her at all. So I like using other people that are not used often in other content, and that's what I'm doing here. So obviously, as you can see, this is a debuff, attack, and buff. So I need to save that for the next turn, minimum. So what I'm gonna do is make sure I get that attack-related stat buff from her, use that, and just throw this out there so I can get a rank up with Gother. That's gonna be my whole little thing right now. And then we're just gonna start speeding through this periodically, because yeah, my team is not the fastest way to kill this guy. It's just the most safe, in my opinion. If you want the fast team, you gotta go with Albedo. That's the fastest team to do it. But it's not safe because that Albedo setup does not have a heal character, and that it could cuck you at any point. And if you see a healing thing in this ruling, you might as well just restart until you don't see it. And that's a lot of RNG based right there, and I just don't have time for that weird shit. So we have a debuff, so we didn't get a debuff card. We did not get a debuff card, which our only debuff card on this team is Shuna, unfortunately, but it is what it is. That's why I switch over. But we just just to clear the ruling, we use the debuff card because we have one over here. We attack and then we buff. Just to clear the ruling, because unfortunately, like I said, it's not every time, but every 1 out of 3, 1 out of 4 attempts, I don't get the right card. So that's what the second team is for. Get the stun off here. Everyone gets ranked up over here. And technically speaking, the smart idea would be to use this rank 3 stance and just nuke the man, because a rank 3 would probably one-shot him. I want to use this team instead. So what we're going to do here is try to build up for this. An attack, a debuff, and a heal. So I have the rank up. I will have a debuff. I do not. I do have a heal there. But I don't know if Dian's going to survive. We'll have to just get lucky, I guess. So we're going to just throw this at him. Go crazy a little bit. And now we're just going to let it fly. So a lot less commentary from me. More or less gameplay from this. But I will still be here, you know. But we're just gonna clear the Demon King. Look at that, 4 mil, and his health is almost gone. And that's what a DPS be hidden. But obviously, there's a little bit of a problem. So let's just chill. My Dian could die here, but he missed. He missed. And I cleansed all the debuffs with melee, and now I can do this. We get the attack, boom. We get the debuff from Shuna, and then we get the heal. Okay. We didn't kill, but it's fine. But we can definitely kill this turn. So we got the creation proc, so let's go ahead and get that out of here. We use that melee card, and we're going to finish it off with this other melee card. Because we really don't need too many melee cards, because we want to try to get the Gother proc as much as possible. So we want to try to stray away from stacking too many of them. And then now, this is where the rank up shit comes from. Now, that's why I have Gother on both teams, obviously. But if you know how the Albedo team works, this phase is irrelevant. You will one-shot with Albedo, all you gotta do is just live. But for this team, the more safe route, you got the 2, and the 3, and the 1. So now, I have to focus on getting a level 2, a level 3, and a level 1. But the thing about this phase is that he will target someone with this card right here. It is called Death Sentence. It decreases your skill ranks. So whenever you get to this point on any team, it doesn't really matter. But once you get to this point of the actual phase where he will, because he uses that card once a turn. Every turn he will use the card either once or twice. So that's what a taunt character is for, which is why another reason Dian is here. Because you don't want to rank up Dian. You want her to be the level 1 character, because he will target whoever the fuck he wants, and if he drains your level 3 card and you need a level 3 card, you just lose. So we have our stance here, so the single target drain will only go for Dian, and then now we are safe to go to every other character, look at their rank ups, and we need a 2, a 3, and a 1. We already have a 2 from Shuna, we have a 3, and we have a 1, which is Dian. So we're safe. So what we're gonna do here is just proc the ultimate to get it out of the way, and then heal. I know this is not a guide per se. I'm just doing this to show you my favorite team and how I run it. But I'm also making this kind of a guide. So it adds up for everyone. It covers the team I use question that I get a few times, and the whole how to do it all in one video. And then you would also ask, why would I use this team when I have the Albedo team that just does way better than this? Again, I just like using different characters, okay? That's just my thing. I don't fuck with the meta team all the time unless it's truly needed. I will use the meta team, but if not, I will make my own team and do my own shit. So 2, 3, 1, boom, we got it. We can do the creation proc for 2, got a 3 from Shuna, use the 1 from Dian, get the stance, why not? Good damage. And also, it's clear to know that you have to face the rule 2 times because I just removed his defense stat. But the next time I do the ruling, I will remove his immortality and he will be free to die. So, we have a 2/2/2 and the end's taunting, so we can get rid of the 3s at the very least. But we have ultimates, so I'm going to waste these ultimates because he's going to ult because he has full gauge. So we all got the ult drain, which is another reason why Shuna's here. We have the ult for that, get some healing off of the end, and then we're going to waste the level 3 Shuna. We have too many Shuna cards as it is, so let's get rid of the low class DPS. Hey, she crit! That's a first. I've never seen her crit before. Oh, beautiful. That could be a problem. That could definitely be a problem. I don't have any level 2s. I will have 1 level 2 because Meliodas should rank up. But I think that might hold me, which means I might have to switch over to my other team again. 2/2/2. Yeah, I only have 1 level 2. So, again, we'll switch over to my other team. We have the level 2s over here, just in case. We hit them with the black, the blue, and the skaboom. Even though, yeah. They chill. But like, you know, we're not here for this team. We just need them on the side just in case things go awry, like it just did. Like I could easily just press that and win the game, but it's okay. We don't need that here. So we go back to our main team, and now we need a 2/2/2 again. So now I'm actually going to remove this, or actually, you know what? Let's rank up, stance, and then just level 3 with Melly. But at the very least, we'll have the level 2 with Shuna, and DN might have a level 3. Or level 2, I should say. There's no guarantee there, because she only has level 2s and he's probably going to drain. And DN's probably dead because corrosion. Yeah, DN's fucked. That never happens a lot. That's because, you know, unluckiness is a thing. But that's what this is about. This isn't just a pure run. Because nothing is pure. Because anything can fuck you up when it is all relied on RNG. So, unfortunately for us, we still got scuffed. And now we have level 2s over here. Level 2. Level 2. Level 2. Because again, nothing's perfect. You can always get hold by RNG. And this isn't a perfect run, obviously. Like, it's even to the point where my DN died, which is practically a bad run. But this is still just proving the point that you can do this consistently if you just play safer. Because, again, it's all just RNG based at the end of the day. So, now we do that. We need a 3-1-2. We're going back over to our main team. We have a 3-1-2, but the team isn't looking too good right now. So we're gonna rank up the. I guess we rank up the melee. Use the Shuna, and then use the level 3 melee that we already have. Because we should definitely get creation, which will rank up that level 2 to a level 3 with melee. And that's what we're gonna go off of. And this is where it gets a little hard because you get the HP buff. You don't want to drop him below a certain amount of health or he just heals it. Boom! See? Now look. Now look. It's okay. Because technically speaking, this is fine. I got a 3-1-2, so we're not gonna use that. We're gonna 3. Oh well, I can't rank up if I use it. So let's do 3, 1, 2. Yeah, this is a bad run. So I had to switch to this team way too many times to save my other team. And now, just for backup, I could just proc that, rank up, and then just throw something at him, and then Albedo will kill. But that's just... This is the true safety net in case my first team fucks up, which it did. So, yeah. This isn't the best showcase, not by a long shot. but 2.4 mil. Yeah, it's just Albedo things. But we already know this. This isn't anything new. And there you go. You get the guaranteed reward for 17 because this is my first time doing it this week. Get some fragments because I didn't. You can get fragments. That's interesting. But literally, the whole point of this, it's not to be perfect. No one's perfect. But the whole gimmick of it is that you can do this safely if you use a team like that. Now, yeah, that's the best thing between my Meliodas team versus my Albedo team, is that the Meliodas team can actually do this stuff on phase 1. So at the very least, you can say that's a good team for phase 1. You can switch to Albedo for phase 2, and you will be rolling. But you don't even need to do that, because most of the time, I usually just clear this really simply with just my Meliodas team alone. But today, it just wasn't looking like that. But I'm gonna keep this in the video because I want you to know that this is not pure perfect RNG. There is things that can happen in the game mode that will fuck you over. So this is gonna be here because I'm only doing this one time. I'm not gonna buy another one. I do my weeklies. I never use my coins to buy extra Demon King attempts. I only do the one a week. But that's gonna be the video for today. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment down below how y'all feel about my team, and you know, if there is a better team out there, of course, you can put it in the comments below. I'm probably not going to use it because I like my team and I've been using the team I've been using for a pretty long time. But that is a option. So, be sure to like, subscribe, and I will see you on the next video. Peace, and have a wonderful day.